Lakers beat the Pistons 121-116, but the big story of the night was LeBron being ejected in the third quarter after he threw a seemingly inadvertent elbow that bloodied the face of Detroit big man Isaiah Stewart. Stewart had to be restrained by teammates and arena officials and was also ejected from the game. And afterward, Anthony Davis defended LeBron for his role in the incident, saying, quote, "Everyone in the league knows LeBron is not a dirty guy." So, Shannon, should LeBron be suspended for this?
No. It wasn't egregious. I think he served his punishment by being ejected from the ball game. He missed basically the lion's share of the second half, Skip. To me, it seemed they're jockeying for position at the foul line. The arms got tangled, and LeBron basically like, man, get your hands off, arms off me, hands off me. And he caught him in the eye. He caught him with a back fist in the eye. Good MMA. That's what they do in the spinning back fist, Skip. But that's wasn't MMA. This was basketball. But Skip, LeBron has no history of this type of behavior. So for me, I believe Stewart will get a suspension. It's almost like the Nikola Jokic and the Keith Morris situation, Skip. Keith did what he did, and Jokic came back and shoved him. I believe Stewart gets suspended the game for failing to leave the court in a timely manner. This season, there have been 4 other flagrant twos. None, 0 has resulted in a suspension. I repeat, there have been 4 other instances in which a flagrant 2 has been called, player ejected. None have resulted in a suspension with the exception of what, Skip? Nikola Jokic when he shoved in the back. So they deemed that was intent because it wasn't it was a separate act. He got pushed, he thought he ran and shoved him. So I don't believe LeBron James is going to get a suspension.
I don't either, but he deserves one. The reason he's not going to get suspended is because the Los Angeles Lakers play at the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden on Tuesday evening, and there's no way this league is going to say, we got to dock LeBron a game for that. I believe he deserves 2 games. I believe Isaiah Stewart deserves 3 games suspension because these were 2 ugly incidents on top of each other. One sparked the next. And to me, LeBron lost it just as much as Isaiah Stewart lost it, but LeBron's was contained in one flashpoint moment of frustration. And again, all those other flagrant 2s you're talking about happened like on a fast break where somebody reached up and caught somebody on the head.
Right.
Okay, those are all basketball plays. This is a non-basketball play. He's not just trying to shove his hand off him. He got frustrated. I believe he was frustrated by the situation.
How do you know he was frustrated, Skip?
It's 9:18 left in the third quarter. You're down 12 to the lowly Detroit Pistons.
So this is the only time he's ever been frustrated in his career?
Well, they're about to be 8 and 9 is what they would have fallen to. No, yeah, right, 8 and 9, yeah.
No, wait, 8 and 9.
They're already 8 and 9. They'd be 8 and 10. Okay, so they're down 12 to Detroit. Detroit's on fire. The kid's playing his tail off. He plays with high energy and high, sometimes over emotion. I got that. And they've got him boxed in at the foul line. It's between Melo and LeBron just finally said, I've had enough of this. That is a premeditated shot to the face. He turns and looks at him. He's not trying to shove his hand off. He closes his fist. You cannot let a man get away, I don't care what his reputation is, with closing his fist and going with a backhand shot to the face of Isaiah Stewart, leading with the elbow. I'm still convinced it's almost quicker than the eye. I think the elbow was the one that caught him across the top of the eye and split it open. And that's a soft place that can split easily.
I think his hand just slid. He caught a little corner of his eye and caught his lip.
Okay, I think it was elbow first. I think it was forearm next. And I think it was closed fist, back of fist across the face. And he also smashed him pretty good in the mouth. And I don't know if he had blood in his mouth or not. But he rocked him, and he dropped him to his knees, and Isaiah Stewart is shell-shocked and gets up and thinks, this is LeBron James who did this to me? And LeBron's walking toward him because LeBron liked to keep his friends close. And
now you're talking about he won. Hold on. How do you go?
Buddy back up to him. Oh, I didn't mean it. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you just smashed me in the face with a closed fist. Well, that's what happened. You know it, and I know. I don't care what his reputation or lack thereof is. He's not Ron Artest, obviously. But the point was he lost it in a flashpoint moment of frustration, and he smashed him good in the face. He drew blood blood, and because of that, that's an obvious suspension. What did the refs do? Did they take 7 minutes to figure this out? They went and took one look. I was shocked because I couldn't see it in the first replay. It took me a couple of tweets before I realized what had happened. And when the refs went straight to the monitor, and within under a minute, they said, he's ejected for a flagrant 2.
First of all, Scott Foster called it. He said hostile act. Even before they went and looked at the monitor. So he already knew it was a flagrant 2 because he's looking right at it.
Okay, hostile act, that deserves a suspension to me. No. Hey, when you haul off and just smash somebody in the face, that's not some basketball play at full speed at the basket where you reach up and grab somebody around the neck trying to keep them from dunking.
I'm just making sure. So there's no hand fighting at the free throw line that's going on. So no one is ever. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
Below the neck hand fighting.
So nobody has ever caught an elbow in the eye or had a tooth or got busted in the nose at the free throw line. It's a simple yes or no, Skip.
He turns to him and looks at him and throws the elbow slash forearm slash back of the fist. So he threw it.
So at the free throw line,
he punched him.
When I'm trying to get position, you're trying to get position.
If your hands are below your waist,
Skip ain't nobody doing that. Skip, everybody's hands are up here.
Okay, but it's below the neck. Nobody goes up into the face.
Skip, when I'm trying to fight, I'm just trying to keep you off. Now, sometimes the hands, the elbows, they get high, and you catch someone in the chin. You catch someone in the jaw. It happens. But in this man's 19-year career, you said that was the flashpoint moment that he got frustrated. Not against the Mavericks. Not against the Celtics, not against all the times that he was losing. This was the moment. And on a Sunday afternoon, at a 3 o'clock game.
Playing a 4-11 team at Detroit.
He got frustrated.
On an NFL Sunday.
He got frustrated with that.
Did.
That's what put it.
79-67 Pistons.
So not the Mavericks series in 2011. That didn't send him over the edge. Not in 2010 against the Celtics. That didn't send him over the edge. Not those times against the Orlando Magic. That didn't send him over the edge. It was this situation on November the 20th. That's what sent him over the edge. Huh?
We all know that LeBron James is a lover, not a fighter.
Okay, so why would he do that, Skip?
That's a great question because he boiled over and lost it for a moment. And it took Isaiah Stewart a moment to figure out that happened. And LeBron tries to kiss up to him, buddy up. It's okay. And he's like, no, it's not okay. And before you knew it, he was a raging bull. And I agree, he went completely out of control because he wanted a piece of the king.
Skip, he wanted a piece. Skip, LeBron, look, if I'm jawing with a person, if we are face to face, you got your hands on me, I got my hands on you, and I'm talking. Now all of a sudden, everybody comes in, they pull me back, they pull you back. Why are you trying to get at me now? You should have took off when I was face to face.
No, it took a moment.
For what?
It's like Obama smashed you in the mouth. That's what it's like, and you're like, what? You did that to me?
I don't look. I get it. It's professional sports. Like I said, ain't nobody really trying to do anything like that and cost themselves a big check because these guys make money now. They got to make too much money. It's really not worth it. But I get Isaiah Skip. I'm not saying I don't get Isaiah Stewart's frustration because I do. Because it caught him so off guard that it happened. And then he's like, damn.
Dropped to his knee. Yeah. And he got up, and here comes LeBron like, hey, man. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm LeBron James.
There you go.
Well, that's how it came across.
No, it didn't come across.
And to his credit, he just wouldn't stop.
Skip.
And the more he thought about it, the worse it got.
Yeah, and the worse that fine gonna be, and the worse the suspension gonna get.
Yeah, he'll get suspended, but LeBron should also be suspended.
No, he shouldn't.
Well, he started it.
No, there you go.
Boy, would Isaiah Stewart like to finish it?
Oh, Skip. The thing is...
Seriously, do you think LeBron had police protection going to the bus? He probably just exited before the game was
over.
Why
would I have police protection?
Because that guy was coming after you.
Man, stop. Ain't nobody going to do it.
Carmelo and Kevin Garnett at the bus in Madison Square Garden? Remember that incident?
Skip, look.
Melo had to be restrained.
But Harris, that was, I guess that would be deemed intentional, purposeful, because you're saying something that I view disrespectful. Now, if it had in the course of the game and, we tussling or something like that, okay, that's one thing. But once you take it outside of that, you make it personal, then you and I are going to have a discussion to see what's really going on. But in a situation like this, Skip, it was just a situation. Guys hand fight in the NBA at the free throw line. I I've been watching basketball since 1977. I know I've seen guys catch elbows at the free throw line. You've seen it also.
Not like that. Not a turn and fire elbow.
There wasn't no turn and fire, Skip.
Premeditation.
It wasn't no so premeditated. The man woke up, said, you know what? If we're losing, I'm going to hit somebody in the eye with an elbow. That's what premeditation is.
No,
like
it was in that moment, premeditated.
Okay, how much did the Cowboys miss Amari Cooper yesterday? We will dive into what his
We're going to dive.
Really?
No, you go die.
After the break.
No